Hey guys, Malcolm Moore here. I don't have my usual alpine backdrop today, and that's because I'm in Shanghai at the world's largest snow dome. And today I'm going to take you on a quick tour of all the runs they have here, because they actually have 3 different runs that we can come down. So I'm starting right now on the green run, which is a pretty mellow, cruisy run that comes around this nice fun bend all the way down to the bottom. As you can see, the snow quality is pretty good. It's first thing in the morning, so it hasn't got chopped up yet, but there's lots of grip available. And now, I'm about to get on the chairlift. Yep, that's right, the chairlift indoors.
And this 4-seater chairlift whisks you back up the 60 metres or 196 feet of elevation that you get from top to bottom. You'll notice there's also a gondola up on the right hand side, and you can now see the 3 runs fanning out below. You go over this big Disney style castle that houses some restaurants, and what I found quite amusing were the European style chalets that you can see set into the walls up on the left there. That's right, if you want that ski in, ski out experience at an indoor snow dome, Shanghai has you covered.
Sorry, that's incredibly loud at the top. Sounds like I'm in Squid Games or something. The voice is blaring over the tannoy. Anyway, so we're now on to the red run, which, if you tuck in on this side here, is a little bit steeper, so you can start practicing some shorter turns. And then as it goes out towards the bottom, you've got quite a nice wide section that's actually pretty good for carving. So I was talking a little bit about the snow quality earlier, and because I'm from the UK and we don't have any mountains there, I grew up riding indoor snow centres, not nearly as big as this. And what's nice here is that they've clearly got quite a deep snowpack. It's not just an inch or 2 on the top. And that means even though it does get chopped up throughout the day, it doesn't expose this really kind of icy layer underneath, which you can get at a lot of snow domes. So let me take you down this red run. So obviously it's not many turns, that's the kind of steeper pitch right there. And as you can see now, it starts to mellow out. And what's cool here as well, you might have seen them there, you actually have some really good riders here. Usually snow domes only really cater for beginner level riders, but because of the terrain on offer here, there's some pretty good people doing some carving, things like that. But I mean, to be able to hold an edge like this on this fake artificial snow is really, really cool. So next run, we're going to do that, the black run.
And of course, calling this a black run is a bit of a stretch, but it is definitely the steepest indoor slope that I've ever ridden, and as such, it does therefore allow you to practice some of the techniques you would use on steeper slopes, and this made it a really great tool for teaching on, even if you only get about 8 turns the whole way down. You may also notice a train that snakes up the side of the piste, as well as the ice caves and other pedestrianised areas for families down below. Honestly, this place feels enormous.
So here's the ski in, ski out accommodation that I mentioned earlier. And now we'll come round over onto this steeper pitch. You have to cut through here. They don't let you through if you look too beginnerish. And then, as you can see, as we come over, I mean, it never looks that steep on camera, and like I mentioned, it's obviously not a black run, but this is by far the steepest slope I've ever seen on an indoor snow dome, and it really is a good little training tool, particularly for those short, tighter turns that you want to make on steeper terrain. So, there you have it. This is just the kind of entrance area where you come in. There's some more stuff going on there. There's like a kids area, and there's a beginner slope tucked around the back. So it's a strange place. It's this enormous cavern that you're hidden inside, away from any natural light. It's a bit like being trapped in a big casino. You never know what time of day it is. It's got these big Disneyland like castles and features, and it all feels very artificial because of course it is. It's the biggest snow dome for now in China, and I say that because in China they're always looking to one-up themselves, and there's another one currently in production that will be open soon. It's going to be even bigger than this, and I've heard there's also another one for another 5 years or so that's going to be even bigger than that. But if you look at the population of China, and just here in Shanghai itself you've got 26 million people or so, of course they're going to have to scale up their facilities. You know, in the UK we have much smaller snow domes. Here the population is so much bigger, it only makes sense that their facilities are also so much bigger to cater for the people. And like I said, it does make it quite unique, and it's not just a beginner slope, and it really is a good training facility. I've been out here delivering classes, and it means we can do more than just the usual beginner lessons that you end up doing on indoor snow centres. So if you're in China and you're interested in lessons with me, I will be back out here in October, so I'll put some details down below for that. But for the rest of you, yeah, I just thought you might be interested to see this this crazy experience of riding on snow in a completely different place that I wouldn't normally come to. And yeah, the food is pretty awesome too, which is a bonus. All right, thank you guys. I will see you hopefully back on the mountains at the start of the winter.